Ho ho, bloody ho. I'm finally done with my elving duties. I hope you've all had a great Christmas. I have. The traditional thing, basically got as fat as the turkey that I ate. Everything else, over excessive amounts of food, drink, all with good intent that it's all going to come off January, February. Hopefully it will do, because I'm actually getting back into the game. I've got myself a new KX 450, and I'm also got a push bike to get out from Saracen mountain bike, so I'm going to get with it a bit more. So that's kind of cool. So I thought we'd wrap up 2019 with a final man in the van. Obviously, you can see I'm dressed like an elf because I've been busy doing my Christmas duties. Right, 2020 just around the corner. We're all going to go out tonight, all our little gang around here. I'm sure you guys will as well. Have a good night out. But I just thought I'd wrap up 2019 best I could. So let's think about what happened. Let's do highs and lows. I suppose for me, let's just start at the back end of last year. Let's start with the Nations, because obviously that was such a massive buzz to be there and to see Team GB get it on the box. Particularly Sean Simpson, who was so emotional about it all. The weather was terrible, but that was just a major highlight of 2019. As was for me. These are personal highlights. I'm sure you've got your own. As was the Vets Motocross the Nations. It's just always such a cool place to be, come rain or shine. But the weather was particularly good this year as well. Excuse me. So that was cool, and again to see all those old bikes go around and all the characters and everything. So you know, that's just brilliant. Hopefully I should be racing that for 2020, and some guys might even try and put a team together if we can get entered and do all that, so look out for that. So that was cool. On the domestic level, I think all the championships work well together. You know, we can always bang on about how there's too many of them and whatnot, but you know, at the end of the day, there's still loads of people out there racing, and they're all good on their own merit. On a personal level, it's great. It was great being involved with the Michelin MX Nationals. So obviously that will continue. I'm sort of signed up to do the commentary for that again for next year, and that's going to be really good actually. What's also good for the domestic scene next year is the fact that Tommy Searle is going to be racing the MX Nationals as well, because he's obviously knocking GPs on the head. Regards of predictions and things like that, ooh, I don't know. I can't carry on with this hat on. It's starting to make my head itch. I'm getting fed up with it. Let me transfer to a more suitable hat. There we go. Still red, still in the Christmas theme. Yeah, so Tommy doing the domestic scenes, pretty cool. Looking forward to that. Seeing how he gets on. Of course, Sean Simpson doing the doing his own team and being in the British Championship. Don't know what the title sponsors to that's going to be just yet, but it's going to be good to have them going at it. Jake Nichols back in the game. For British fans, kind of shame that the whole thing with Max Anstey didn't kind of pick up a ride to race in the UK, but obviously wish him well in America. It's not a bad place to be now, is it? Unfortunately, Max is going to miss the first part of the Supercross season, but from what I saw, he was looking really good on that Suzuki. So wish Max all the best of luck. But yeah, 2019 was a good year, all said and done, or at least I thought it was. You know, some good stuff going on. The British GP was good, you know, and obviously this year it's starting even earlier. So once again, you know, you be thankful that we got one. It's March or February, whenever it is. I can't remember the date. All I know is just make sure you're there and support Steve Dixon the best you can, and British Motocross Show Ustream. That, you know, we're a massive motocross nation, and if we support Steve, there's more chance that we'll get a GP every year, and we might even then be able to get it at a more suitable time regards of weather and stuff like that. Steve's taken a massive risk. He doesn't think so, but you know, the weather's always a bit suspect at that point. But let's just get there and support the Brits. It's the first GP of the year. It's not just the first one in Europe, it's the first GP of the year, so it'll be a big deal. I'll certainly be there. I hope loads of you are as well. It'll be a great way to kick off the season. Before that, we've got the Arenacross. That's looking amazing regards to the names involved with that. Dan Reardon's coming back over, so I'm really excited about that. Obviously an Australian Supercross champion, and previously, and he's just an all-round good guy, and he'll be back at it. Subaras will be there again. We've got Randa, Ramet, three-time champion. Isward, Brunel, Greedy. It's just going to be so good. And the lights class stacked out as well. Dylan Woodcock is actually in it. He's going to be racing Anaheim 1 and then coming back to do that. Joe Clayton, Brunel's in that class actually, I think. Just too many to mention. I don't even know the names, and yeah, I'll find out when I get there, I suppose, as I'm involved. So really excited about that. I'm excited about a lot of stuff actually. 2020 is shaping up to be really, really good. I need this, trust me. I just need to get through, just to get through this. What else is going on? Yeah, so we got that to look forward to. I was already mentioned the British G. Before that, and in between the Arenacross, we've got Hawkstone International, which is always great. Gives you a little taster of where people are at. So again, get yourself up there, support the Salop Club. With that would be good. What else? Supercross, if you're into that thing, American Supercross, literally just about to start. That is going to be awesome. Cincerello moving up. Obviously, Monster Cup gives you a little bit of gauge where he's at, and Tomac and Anderson and defending champion Webb. Shane Muskin's gone out. Roxon. So, you know, Supercross is not everybody's cup of tea, but I just think it's amazing. And if you've ever been to one, you've got to try and get to it. It's unreal. Yeah, so we got Supercross. It's exciting. I like it because we get Christmas out of the way. Everybody gets that little bit of a break. For me personally, off season's been absolutely insane, with the whole Team Green thing that I'm involved with and other stuff. But you know, that's how it is. And now we've had a little bit of a break, and but I soon get bored. Give it a few weeks. I don't know about what you're like, but I can't stay away from this sport for really much more than a month without getting itchy feet, as it were. So like I said, I'm getting back into the game. I'm going to be getting out on my new bike soon. Don't want to get out in too much mud. I'm a bit too long in the tooth for that. I'll wait till the weather gets a bit better before I start shedding these mince pie breasts. There's a little bit of advertisement for you, Wobbs. I got mince pie breast under my Doc Wob hoodie. Yeah, so just all said and done, I'm just signing off really for 2019. 2020, we're going to get a brand new title sponsor of Man in the Van and a new van to boot, but I'm not going to announce that just yet. I shall be doing that sometime in January, introducing who the new title sponsor of Man in the Van is, which is great. So keep an eye out for that. I'll probably do a first Man in the Van probably from an Arenacross or something like that. I'm not sure. So I'm excited about that. We're going to be doing a load more of these with a load more guests. I haven't got any guests in here at the minute. Just sat in the van outside the workshop actually. So looking forward to that. Motocross of Nations again will be epic. Win, lose or draw. Obviously, it would be amazing if the Brits can get on the box or even go one or two better. But Erne will be absolutely buzzing next year. Real close one to get to as well for us Brits. Little trip over on the boat or tunnel. So make sure you get to that. And just basically, yeah, just get geared up for a great 2020. I'm looking forward to it. What else have we got? Oh, obviously, you know, we're doing our, I say we, Dirt Hub, and me and Paul and Julie and Steelhawk Motorcycle Club. We're going to be running our third annual running of Rocket till Sundown, but we're changing the venue now. We're moving away from Tinkleton and moving to Cuss's Gore, so I'm looking forward to that. And then we're actually opening up the track the second day for pro rider training with a few pro riders that we're going to be announcing over the final winter months. So the race will be on a Wednesday, kids only in the daytime, adults in the evening, and then Thursday we're having a training day, and also incorporating on the training day we're also going to be doing Supercross or Arenacross training on that Supercross track in the middle. So if you've been to Cuss's and you've never had the opportunity to ride that Supercross track, now is your ideal opportunity to do that with coaching from a couple of top pro riders. As we said, we're going to announce who they are shortly. So that's shaping up to be something good. And then on top of that, we've got another couple of events up our sleeve, which we're not quite in a position to announce just yet. But again, as soon as we can, we will. And I'll let you know what our plans are for Steelhawk Motorcycle Club for 2020. But right now, definitely, we're running Rocket till Sundown. Entries are open on our website. So that's Steelhawk MC get yourself on there, or Go Race MX and get booked in. And that's it, really. Just wanted to sign off and wish you all a brilliant 2020, and just keep living the dream. You know, we've all, obviously, another year's gone by. We've lost some great characters, as we do every year, and I don't know about you, but every time that happens, it just makes me think about the value of life, and what we do, and we should be doing something that we love. And for most of you watching this, we all love motocross and the sport and the people involved. So do you know what? Just give it your everything, win, lose or draw. It's nice to win, it's nice to be competitive, but ultimately what we should be doing is fun and living a life worth living. And if that means doing our exciting Caravanners Club, going around stood in fields, you know, every other weekend or every weekend over a year, or however long it takes this spinning rock to go around the sun, make the most out of it. So basically, wishing you all a really prosperous 2020. Have a great time tonight if you're all going out. I know I am. Don't get too sore head. Some of you might even be riding tomorrow. So I wish you the best with that. But that's it, really. Here's to an unbelievably good 2020 and 2000. See, the Red Bull's kicking in. 2020. Little tip: I'm not on the alcohol yet, but I will be later. And that's it, folks. I shall see you next year. Until then, keep on rocking in the free world. Right, I'm gonna go and get inebriated. See you later.